My name of the restaurant is Uri Buri. Uri is my name from birth, and Buri is a gray mullet in Hebrew or in Arabic. I started the restaurant in 1989 in Nahariya, is the next town from Akko. I was a hobby cook and a hobby diver for many years. I never studied cooking or worked in a restaurant. And my friends were trying to convince me to open a fish restaurant. And I did many other things. And one day I was fed up with my job, and I was looking for something to do, and a friend offered me a place to open a restaurant on Nahariya Beach. So I opened the restaurant, and I said, "What will I cook?" And they said, "Cook what you ever serve for us." I feel proud of what I'm doing, and I'm happy to wake up every morning to work. And I think that this is something that a few people have in their life, throughout their life, to be able to do things they like to do, to have the choice to make what they want and to enjoy it. And at the same time, make many other people happy. Uri Buri is 100% things I like to eat. I cook for friends. I don't cook for shows or anything else. It's represented simply and for friends the way I cook at home. Mainly things that are coming out of the sea, whatever we can find at a certain day in the market, we will bring to the table, prepared to the best of my knowledge and my taste. And when I have a bigger assortment of fish and seafood and vegetables, I'm capable of making a bigger assortment of things for people to choose, or for me to offer to them according to their preferences. And having a tasting menu is something that is much more a social thing than just eating each one his own dish, and then saying, I'm sorry I didn't order this, or I would rather have that, and I made a mistake taking my fish, or being proud as I choose the best and you are all eating lower things. By sharing, you have an experience that is more social for the people who like it. We have definitely our traditional portions. Some of them we can't take out of the menu because people come from the distance to have a certain dish. We have one dish that goes with me through all this 30 and something years that I'm in the business, and there's no way I can get it out of the menu, or people would be very disappointed. This is a casserole with a trout in four-season cream sauce. And it's with rice, and it's served in the casserole, and it's prepared in less than 7 minutes. The preparation, it's really, it's funny, because people don't believe when they see what I'm doing. I'm taking a gastronome, and I'm putting some pine needles on top and the bottom, and then I I salt the meager fish fillet. I salt it for 2 hours. It drains a little bit of the liquids, but it is very fresh. I put it on a rack that is fitting the gastronome, and I light. I'm putting it on the rack, and then I light the pine needles, the dry pine needles, and I put this for. It's just getting the fire is getting a little bit lower. I put the fish on top. I close it with another gastronome, and this just shuts the fire, and it starts to smoke until it finishes the oxygen inside, and a little bit goes through, so it keeps a very slow glimmer with smoke. 20 minutes, after half an hour, I open it and take the rock away, and that's it. And then you slice it into slices, and it's beautiful. It has a very light smoked taste, with a back taste, with the aftertaste of the pine needles. The scallops, we have scallops as a starter. We take scallops and put them on a very hot plancha and just burn from one side and from the other side. And then I put it into ghee, butter, just dip it in with a little bit salty butter. And I put it on puree of Jerusalem artichoke and fresh spirulina that is just spread on top, and that's it. Very simple. I slice the persimmon in 6-7 millimeters slices. I put on top mascarpone cheese, raw red shrimps that are sliced, and Tobiko fish eggs. And it's served, and only the shrimp, the red shrimp, is very little salt on top. That's it.